Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Pino back. I'm a little late on videos, but hey, sorry. I've had some issues with some of these videos I've recorded, and I've just been busy. Anyway, look, this was the crystal opening feature batch. I'm doing my Pino method, as you saw in the title, where it's basically I do 24. The last two batches, I've gotten pretty much, 5 of the 6 champs. It looks like this season we're going to get, or this batch we're going to get 7. So anyways, first one, exactly how you see me do this is how I've done it the last 2 feature batches. Go to black market, buy the one for 13K, pop it. And I'll be honest, you saw the message, it just popped up. I didn't even really know who the confirmed champs were because of the leak. So I was kind of looking real quick to see, okay, obviously whoever leaked it was pretty damn psychic. So we'll get into this. I can tell you from the last 2 feature batches, when I do this and I pop this open, I normally get one of the feature champs. And number 1 on the list is the one I was going after the most. I'm a Dr. Doom fan. I love the OG Doom. And now I have him, so I've got to basically get the master ninja skills with him. So start off with a bang. The other ones that I really want are going to be Absorbing Man, Spot, Mantis, and what's the other one? Sorcerer Spidey. So what I do is I don't open with even numbers. It's just, I don't know. That's my thing that I started trying to do just because of casino luck. 7's really my lucky number, but if you watch the old video, you've seen it. I'm not gonna really talk all through this, but you'll see it. Other than black market, buy one, open, come out, grab 5, pop, and there's the dupe. And I awakened King Groot, which I was really, really stoked about. Ant-Man, I'm not mad about. Ant-Man is actually, if you watch the channel, you've seen me highlight him. Perfect sorcerer, Spidey counter. Not just that, just other fights too. Mangog, you'd be surprised. Him glancing at SP2 and it's just crazy what Ant-Man can do with the buff. Anyway, so buy a black market, open it, buy 5, pop it, buy 3, pop it, buy 3, spin pop, buy 5, spin pop, grab 7, pop it. That's your 24. And I've walked away every time. It's about 350K, if I'm not mistaken. 6-star shards. Well, this go around, I got almost, I think it was 600,000. I don't remember. What I do know is notice that I had that little white wheel spinning the whole time, and then you're going to see the little red connection issue. I think when this batch opened, so many people, due to BGs and some of these events, had a lot of good stuff saved up, and we just overloaded the Kabam servers. I do think that probably had some impact to some of the openings. And you'll see as we go through this. Now, especially if you watch my last video, when I popped those 3, I think it was like Valkyrie, Wiccan, and I had open gore on the first one. And then when I did another one, it was like I awakened all of them. It was pretty crazy. But you can see, like, it's slow, man. Everybody screenshots and videos I've seen on YouTube or in my alliance or in other chat rooms, they all had the same thing. It was all stalling. So anyway, King Groot, that was awesome. I really did not have him awakened. I wanted him awakened. And in any extra SIGs in him is great. I do have Sassy. I got him recently. And then I had awakened him. And, he's in this batch. So any SIGs that I can pump into him, I'm not mad at that. Now, that crap right there, I don't care about. Now, I'm not mad because I could use the ISO. I have a video that'll come after this. It's already made. I just got to do the voiceover. But, there's going to be some major rank ups. And ISO gold were really the main issues. Rank 4 mats as well, but not for me. And look, man, it could have stopped on spot right there, but it didn't. But Overseer's SIG 200, so, I get the little Max SIG crystal and maybe get something later. But, like I said, this opening, it was okay, man. It wasn't like groundbreaking from my past openings. But when this thing concludes, you'll say, nah, man, you did really, really well. And I'm just speaking on part of doing the method that I created, or what I coined it and called, and for the first 24. You open anything over 24, man, I hope to God you get what you was looking for. Some more SIGs on King Groot. Like I said, he was not awakened when this thing opened. Ant-Man was only at SIG 20 when this thing opened. It's going to be pretty funny. Later, when I don't think I'll show you all of what SIGs I had on some of these champs, but one of them specifically I'll talk about. All right, we are on the second to last, where you grab 5, you spin and pop. And like I said, at this point, I'm still hunting spot, which I was actually surprised I didn't get them by now. We had a couple of rollovers, and you see that right there. I get this OG Daredevil, and I didn't get Sorcerer. I don't have a Tuma. I don't have Mantis at this time. And I was getting a little irritated. I was like, okay, what's it gonna take? I don't even have Absorbing Man at this time. I don't even remember. I just know I was getting frustrated. But because I've done this the last 2 feature batches, I was like, just stick to your guns, man. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's really RNG luck. We all have our theories. We all have whatever. But, usually by now, look at this. Oh, God. Right between 2 of the ones I wanted. And it lands on Yondu. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. What do we got next? Like, don't do this. We don't need Yondu. We don't need OG. We don't need Civil Warrior. Hell, there was a tactic way back when Civil Warrior was pretty good as a defender. And I would take Angela 6 too. I have her rank 3. And like I said, there was champs in there. I have them. I have some of them at rank 3. But I just don't, there's other champs that I'm mainly using. And I go anywhere on the map for war. I'm not knocking Angela. I would love to have her at SIG 200. I just haven't invested in her because I've had to invest in a lot of other champs. And then normally every feature batch, I end up getting all of them. Let's see. And the crazy part is that some of these, man, I click it and it just would spin. And I was like, or it seemed like it did an extra long spin than what it had in the past with the servers. Like I said, I'm not going to cry, but, it is what it is. We're like, come on, let's get some guy. I want to say this was the one I just let spin out. And you see it spun and then it like did an unnormal, like extra long spin. I want to say I finally awakened Mr. Sinister here. Yeah, that was the first time awakening. So, all right, I don't use them. other than synergy purposes. But I guess you could say it was good to finally give him some platinum status. And look at this. I get iDoom again. Now, I'm not mad, but it's like I've got the SIGs at this time. I've got Awakening Gems at this time. And also at this time, I still had, I think, 2 Karina challenges left to do. And so, you know, some of these dupes that I'm getting, it's good for the ISO because I was waiting. I was like, I'm going to do the opening. I'm going to finish the Karinas. Then I'm going to do the rank ups because we're in off season right now. All right. So your boy's not happy. You know, at this point, it's what? 17 crystals I have spun open. And so what I do is after I spin the first 17 to break up the RNG is then I do a total of 21. So I just pop 10, I pop 10, and then I spin and open 1 gold uncollected crystal. Total 21, lucky number. And then I go back to pop that 7. And when I made this video, I actually had to go back and watch my old video and remember the sequence that I had been doing this. I never made a video on the first time I did it. I wrote it down, though. I didn't physically write it down, but it was on a computer and just saying, let me see what I can spin. And I just came up with this idea, and it worked. Man, I racked out that damn feature batch. All right, and you see it. I've already hit open. Look at this. Look how long it took for this thing to open. Now, just remember, I don't have but 1 major feature champion I wanted. We're still hunting Spot. We're still hunting Sorcerer Spidey. We're still hunting Absorbing Man. You saw it. I saw those 2 in blue, so I knew I hit them. You could see it. It does say new. And I was so happy I got Absorbing Man. So my top 2, I got them and awakened them, and I don't have to worry about it. I did have 2 Mystic Gems, so I had only 1 left because I had to awaken Jugs for the Karina challenge, which that was not a wasted gem. I mean, 6-star Awakening Gems seem to be a little bit more prominent with 7 stars coming. Shuri, I mean, look, I don't really care for her, but I do have her. She is new, and I did get some more SIGs for Ant-Man. Not complaining there. And I was stoked. The first 17, I only had 1. You know, so 17 crystals I opened. I only had 1 new champion. I popped that last 7, and it was such a sigh of relief because I really, really wanted Absorbing Man. There's a new Absorbing Man chat room. It is just blown through the roof with the popularity, with his base kit and what he can do, especially with this current Alliance War tactic. Absorbing Man, hopefully he doesn't get any kind of buff or anything. I mean, nerf is he's amazing. I want to say, I think at this time, I think the game was stalling and I might have stepped away just because I was relieved. You know, the SIGs with WAGs, I really enjoyed. I had finally took the White Power Ranger to rank 3 last season, and I had to use them, I think, twice for attack. Actually use them as an attacker, which was the first season I ever used them as an attacker. Really enjoyed it. We got a guy, he's our leader, MJ. Shout out to him. Man, he's made WAGs look amazing what he can do, and he's got him at rank 4. It is nasty what he does with them. So you can see I've got my top 2. If I was not to do anything after this, that's perfectly fine. At this point, doing my Pino method, what I call it, I was able to get Doom, get Absorbing Man, get Siri, Siri being the last of the 7 I could care for. But I got my top 2, and they're awakened. Additionally, in the basic pool, I was able to awaken my King Groot. I was happy about. I was able to put some SIGs into Ant-Man, Wags, Sassy. So it was a win. But you see, I have 200-something thousand. And even though I know the server's moving slow, and I just was like, you know what? That was the Pino method, which is only 24. You know what? Let's just go big. Now I'm going all in like I'm playing poker. I'm just going to go ahead and grab 10. And I spin it. And it's just to pop it. And you see what's going on. I'm getting this stall. I'm like, all right, let's just go 10. You know, let's see. Let's just see. What's going to happen if I pop 10? You know, maybe I get lucky. Maybe I get screwed. I don't know. But surely the odds are in my favor to get another champion that I really want. And at this point, it's Spot, Sorcerer Spidey, Mantis. And it says I got 2 new ones. Boom. I got some more dupes, some more SIGs. But I did get 2 that I wanted. All right, so I'm like, you know, another Overseer, another Max Sig Crystal. Sassy gets some more in them. OG Spidey's buffs coming. Look, the Jude is at 80. He's at 80. And I had 3 of them in that batch. So upset. Now, Ant-Man, I'm not. I think Ant-Man's at SIG 100 at this point. He was SIG 20 when this opening started. He's at SIG 100. And I'm not mad at that. Saves me some SIG stones to pump in him. I really want him at SIG 200. I might rank for him. Oh, I got enough to get 3 more. It's an odd number. Why not? Let's just pop them. Let's just do it. We're just going to go ahead and open a total of 37 of these things. 24 from the original, 10 right there, and then boom. I'm like, man. Ooh, that was an ugly one. But hey, it is what it is. Look, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Hopefully you make some comments, like it. Check you out to the next one. Deuces.